now that she's got the doors shut and you're on the truck, we do have a rule, everyone, and the rule is everyone must stay fully seated at all times. That goes for adults and children. There is no standing up, switching seats, or popping up and down allowed on the vehicle for any reason, anytime. And she says you're seated, and I can see you are. My magic mirror, so here we go. Okay, well, hello back there. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep, okay, good. My name is Everett. I'm going to be your safari driver. And I'm about to take you on a photo safari out here, so I hope you brought a camera. But if you are taking photographs, you're going to remember this important thing. Anything you drop off the truck, we can't get out, pick it up because of the animals, so hold on to your stuff. Above your heads, I've got some pictures of some of the animals we might find out there, too. We have all those animals and more. And if you brought any food, put it away. No open food allowed. That is because of the animals, of course. And remember, these are wild animals. Don't try to touch them because some of them actually will bite you. Keep your hands inside. And since no one on the truck is allowed to stand up or switch seats or pop up and down once we enter the reserve down there, and you got any little children, I recommend you sit them on your lap so they can see better. But if you're going to do it, you got to do it now. Once we enter the reserve, they have to stay where they're at. Like I said, there is no lifting children up or passing them back and forth. They're not allowed to hop back and forth between your seat and your lap. They have to be one or the other, but seated at all times, or they are risking injury, and I can't let that happen. All right, that being said, let's enter the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, see where we can find some animals out there. Now, we're entering the reserve in a forest, everybody. There's a lot of natural cover and camouflage out here for the animals, so you really got to look everywhere. Behind every bush and every tree. Actually, there's no copycat right over there, I just found. The only known living relative of a giraffe is what that animal is. If you can see its head, it looks just exactly like a giraffe's head. It's got a 16-inch long tongue. It's got the little horns. Yeah, it wasn't discovered until 1901, which is just amazing because they're pretty big. You know, they stand 8 feet tall. To be discovered a little over 100 years ago is just, it's crazy. It's probably there because of the watering hole. Animals and water go together, like the greater kudu on the hill up there in front of me. I see those gray things we're going to pass by. Now, the two I can see right there are girls. I know they're girls because boys have horns. And the boys, they're bigger. They weigh 750 pounds. Folks, make sure children are fully seated as I instructed, or I will have them taken off the truck. Seated before they fall over and get hurt. Remember, dun, dun, dun. Aren't they pretty? They're all here because of the watering hole. Almost everything out here needs a drink of water. Like that black rhino over there on our left-hand side, by the left-hand side of that cul-de-sac. It looks like a rock, but that's a rhino in there. See its leg and its ears and stuff. That's one of the rarest animals out here. You know there's only 5,000 left? Or there used to be a couple 100,000, and that's all because of us. Nothing in the world hunts rhino except people, and they're almost gone because of us and our greed. It's going to be a tragedy if they do disappear from the world forever one day. It'll be a sad day. Oh, I see up some bongo coming up on the right. Oh, and there's a little bitty baby one there with its mom. Bongo are beautiful. They're actually called the ghosts of the forest by people who live around here, though, because they're very rarely seen. Oh, two baby ones. Oh, they're so cute. They look like little stuffed toys. Hi, Mama. I love your baby. See how her horns are grown? They're crisscrossed. That's because she lives here in the forest. That way she can run really fast with all the thick underbrush out here without being tangled up. That's pretty important when something's trying to chase you down and eat you. All right, I'm going to head over towards the Safi River. See if I might be able to find us a couple of hippopotamus today. Everybody likes hippos. They're nocturnal. They spend all day in the water sleeping. Males weigh 5,000 pounds, so they're not too hard to find. Unless the water's really deep or really dirty, so keep your eyes on the river. Remember, stay seated. And you know, most people don't know hippos are actually related to whales and dolphins. 1 million years ago, they had an ancestor, lived in the water, and had to breathe air, so they're all related. Hey, there's one on the riverbank. This is rare. Let's get a picture of it. Hello, hippo. How cool is that? I think they're cute for as big as they are. You don't see them out in the water like that all the time. See, there's one under the water by that log. See its shadow down there? Underwater. That's usually what you see is under the water. You don't see them out in the water like that too often. That's cool. I like hippos. All right. And we got some pelicans over here as well called pinkbacks. The only pelican that works together to herd fish in the shallow water so they can all catch them, and they're nesting. They're going to have babies. I hope they have a whole bunch of little pelicans. Because even they're cute when they're little. All right, now we're we're going to cross a bridge up here in front of us. Before we cross this bridge, I have to remind you all again one more time to keep your seats. And if you do have children, supervise them right now. Make sure they're glued to those seats as I instructed, because, you know, almost every time I cross this bridge, I usually find a couple hungry Nile crocodiles hanging around under. Oh, look at all the hippos down there. Hello, hippos. Oh, and lots of crocs. Check it out. That's more crocodiles I've seen down there in a long time. You know, they grow to be 20 feet long. That's huge. They crush bones with more than 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch, and they actually catch prey a lot bigger than us, like zebras and wildebeest, and, you know, things like that when they come down here to get a drink of water, and they're always hungry. That's right. That's one of the bridges out here on the reserve I don't even like to cross. No way. All right, but since I don't see anything else around here to get a picture of, we're going to go ahead and leave the forest, and we're going to enter onto the Serengeti grasslands, which is home to some of everyone's favorite animals, like elephants and giraffes, zebras and wildebeests, gazelle and antelope, cheetahs, lions. You know, who knows what I'll find out there. It's a completely different ecosystem than this forest. Okay, and right up here is my favorite view of the reserve, because it's the highest spot on the reserve, you know. I can see things from up here sometimes. I see wildebeest bottom of the hill. I think everybody knows what those are. Oh, there's some little gazelle hiding behind that fallen tree over there too. Some tiny little brown things I see. Those are called springbok, the little gazelle hiding behind that tree over there. Springbok can jump over top of my truck. They can spring over 11.5 feet in the air repeatedly. Boing, 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 boing. I've seen them do it. I never had one jump over my truck though. People think they're babies a lot because they're so little, but they just don't get big. They're just little. There's a water buck just ran out from behind that tree too, the little gray fuzzy thing. Wow, look at that. Water bucks are smart. They spend a lot of time around water because every time they see a predator, they jump in the water and they swim away. They swim away from danger. That is smart. And wildebeests all over the place. Wildebeest means wild beast. It comes from the Afrikaans language, the language of the Dutch settlers. And you know, 1.5 million wildebeest still cross the grasslands out here every year. Wildebeest, they're not cute, they're not pretty. They're funny looking, actually. And look at this, we got a little herd of Ankoli cattle coming our way too. Check out the horns on some of these cows. Their horns grow 6 feet long, everybody. 6 feet long, that's incredible. Their horns on those cows, they're hollow and they're full of blood. They're nothing but radiators on their brains, because they actually come from the Egyptian desert, you know. It gets real hot there, over 150 degrees. Oh, and on our left, our first carnivore. There's some African wild dogs under that tree. They're called painted dogs by some people because they look like somebody splattered them with paint. You know, you're looking at the greatest hunter in Africa. Those little dogs right there catch more prey than all the other carnivores put together. If they start chasing something, whatever they're chasing has no escape because they never stop. They can eat a whole one of those cows or those wildebeest back there in 30 minutes, bones and all. That's incredible. They're beautiful, but they're deadly. That's pretty cool. They are pretty. You wouldn't want to be caught out here on foot by a pack of those little guys, though, because they would definitely eat you. All right, there's animals out here. Yay. Let's see what else we can come up with. Oh, the cones of earth. These are termite mounds. I know they're not animals, but somebody usually asks me what they are, or they think they're anthills or something, but they're actually termite mounds. There'll be 1 billion termites in one of those. Since we're driving by, I'm going to tell you about them too. You know, the termites, they build these things by mixing the native soil with their secretions. Yuck, right? Ew. When they bake out here in the hot African sun, they get as hard as concrete. And I'll tell you, our elephants, they really like them. They come out here and they roll all over them. They scratch themselves like they're big, giant concrete scratching posts. Look on the left. There's a giraffe up there on the hill. Almost missed it. See it up there? Yeah. It's up in the tree. Now, most people don't know, but there are 9 different species of giraffes. It really kind of amazes me how many people think they're all the same, but there are 9 different kinds. That's a Maasai giraffe. It's actually named after the Maasai tribe. And if you don't know it, giraffe means graceful. That word actually, it comes from the Arabic language because giraffes are very graceful animals, you know. Hello, wildebeest. You need a haircut there. Wildebeest. They're not pretty at all. Oh, look, giraffe took off. Rats. But what else can I tell you about giraffes? Let me think here. The word giraffe means graceful, but Well, giraffes have the largest heart of any animal in Africa. You know, their hearts are big as basketballs. They have the highest blood pressure of any animal in the world. Even higher than my blood pressure, and that's just amazing. Well, I think the strangest thing about a giraffe is they only sleep 30 minutes a day. And that does sound crazy, doesn't it? But you know, they don't have time to sleep. They eat 18 to 20 hours every day, and when they're not eating, they're looking for something to eat. So they only sleep 30 minutes a day, and that just sounds crazy, but it's true. Now, that's a little girl springbok over there on the right-hand side. I know, because her horns are only about bigger as a pencil. If they was big as my thumb, it'd be a little boy. Ain't she cute? It's amazing she's jump over top of my truck. All right, I see that giraffe up there again.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
You know, the tallest animal in the world. You can drive right by it and not even see it if you're not paying attention. There it is again.
Yeah, I see him. There's 2 of them.
All right, but I'll tell you what, we have another watering hole up here we're going to drive by. Let's check it out. Now, if you remember back there in the forest, we saw that black rhino taking a nap by that watering hole. Let's see if there's anything around this one. It is water, after all, so it'll be worth driving by it just to see. There's a monkey on top of that rock where that tree fell. He's up there picking his toes. Everybody knows that cartoon monkey Rafiki, right?
Yep.
That's what kind of monkey he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a mandrill like that fella up there. But even monkeys need water. Oh, no, right? I see a little baby elephant over there. Now, if there's a baby elephant, that means we have a herd of females out here. Females and their babies, they congregate together in herds. You know, males prefer hanging out all by themselves. Now, that little over there looks to be probably about a 5 or 6 year old, and it's pretty cute. I think we'll get a little bit closer to it. Let's see. If it's a little boy, he'll stay here with his mom till he's like 15 years old, and then his mom will chase him away. That's right. But if it's a little girl elephant, she'll stay here with her mother and the rest of the females for the rest of her life. Only humans stay with their parents longer than elephants, unfortunately. Hello, little elephant. How cute is that? Now, I don't see its mom, but I know she's got to be around here somewhere, because that's just too young to be out here by itself. She's probably to the other side of those cliffs over there on the right-hand side by what we call the red clay pits. Elephants go to the clay pits and they eat the clay. Yeah, elephants eat dirt, everybody. It's true. The clay is good for them. It gives them minerals and stuff they don't get in their usual diet. So let's see if we can find that little elephant's mom. Maybe it just came over here to get a drink of water or something. Elephants drink a lot of water. The adult African elephant will drink 40 gallons of water every day. And eat like 300 pounds of grass and leaves, too. All right. Let's see if we can find that little elephant's mom. Well, there looks like there's been some elements here recently. I can see some tusk marks in the clay here. I can't tell you how fresh they are, but maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, I see one just the other side of those boulders over there on my left front. So that's probably that little elephant's mom. Oh, I see another one way out there in the distance on our left too.
Way out there.
Yeah, there's elephants over here. Now I feel better. I know that little elephant would be out here all alone. And there's another one. Elephants all over the place over here. Oh, look at them all.
Look at them all.
Okay. If you look behind that rock, there's one of the littlest elephants in the world.
Oh, there's a baby.
Look at all you can see the back of it. Look how little. Look at it, flapping ears. It's I'd say maybe a month old. How super cool is that little bitty elephant, man? Yeah, it's so small you can barely see it. I love little elephants, just like little giraffes, you know? And I'm lucky. I get to watch them grow up all their lives out here, just like I did most of their parents. Maybe we'll get another look at it. Let's see. We can look to the back left. Nope.
Oh, there's one.
No, kinda. Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Oh, I just got whacked by a tail in the head.
There's a big one out there too.
That's pretty cute.
I don't know if you can.
Don't worry, Mama. We're not gonna stay around here, Bobby. But we just found ourselves a little flock of flamingos up here too. Now, flamingos are always a good picture because they're so pretty. These are called the greater flamingo, and I know because they're the tallest of all the flamingos. The males stand 5 feet tall. Look at it, it's nap time. Look at them all standing there on one leg sleeping. You think they'd fall over? I have never seen one fall over, not once.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people know flamingos turn pink because they eat brine shrimp. They don't know why, but of course I do. Brine shrimp contains vitamin A. That's beta carotene. That's what turns them pink. They're big, they're pink, and they're pretty. They're even pretty when they're sleeping. What is she doing over there? She's smelling us, I think.
And it's really tall.
They got great sense of smell. All right, let me see if I can find a white rhinoceros today, everybody. There's a big mud walla right around this corner where the rhinos like to roll in the mud. And I tell you what, rhinos love mud. And white rhinos aren't too hard to find. Only elephants are bigger than white rhinos. There's a male out here stands over 7 feet tall. It's incredible. Actually, there's a couple right there on the left.
Ooh, look.
Now, they're pretty big, but they're small compared to the big males. So they're either young males or females. Just like the black rhino species. White rhinos aren't safe anywhere in the world because of you know who. Humans. Sad, but true. Now, they are one of the most dangerous animals out here because, you know, they only see 35 feet. They have really bad eyesight, those giants. If you get within 35 feet and they actually do see you, they get mad or they get scared and they stomp you into the ground and they squish you. Now, they get mad at me a lot. They keep popping the tires on my truck all the time. I ain't joking either. You can't tame rhinos. They're wild. They always will be. Sad there's so few of those giants left. All because of us. That is impressive. All right. We're having really good luck. Oh, we're having even better luck right now. I just found our first big cat. Look all the way forward to my left. I see a couple cheetahs in the forest up there. I wouldn't even see them if one didn't move its tail. The fastest mammal on Earth, everybody knows this. The fastest cheetah ever recorded by a human being was 72 miles an hour. Their average speed, we're out here running around hunting, is like 60. Only big cat that'll hunt during the daytime. The only big African cat that'll purr, too. I think they're the prettiest big cat. They're just beautiful. All right, but speaking of big cats, let's take a chance. There's a big rock up here in front of me. It's called a kopje. I find lions on it sometimes. Well, today is one of those times, everybody. Look up the second tallest rock. There's a lioness up there with her back to us. What a great location to spotty prey down here she might want to chase after. But I tell you what, now that I see one, I know there's going to be more. Lions are never alone. They don't like being alone. They want to be in big groups called pride. So let's circle around and see how many we can find. Probably get a better look at her on the other side anyway. All right, there's an ostrich up there in front of me too. Now I tell you what, ostriches freak me out.
Ostriches, yeah.
They scare me.
You see the ostrich?
They can outrun my truck and they bite. I'm not joking. They're mean and nasty. Never ever trust an ostrich. That one's a girl because she's gray. Boys are black. Big old giant birds freak me out. Hi, bird. They like shiny things like earrings and stuff, so if we get up close to one, don't trust them. A couple of zebras over here on the right-hand side. We have 3 different kinds of zebras out here. These are called grand. They're the most common. Oh, the little brown animal. That's one of the rarest animals on the planet. That's a bontabak. They have actually been extinct in the wild for over 100 years. Still to this day, they only exist on reserves. Back in the early 1900s, hunters shot so many of those little guys, there was only 20 left. Believe that? That's wrong. That should never happen. Okay, if you got a camera, get it ready. Look on the tallest rock. There's another lion way up there.
Whoa.
I told you they're never alone. Oh, there's a male laying flat on the ground down over there too, see him? So we've got at least 3 of them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see the male. Where?
Yeah, carnivores. You gotta love them. He left his ta-da! Almost missed him.
Oh, wow.
All right, keep your eyes on the left. We got a dry riverbed up here full of warthog burrows too. Everybody knows Pumbaa. Maybe I can find him for us. I love warthogs. I always wanted to catch me a baby one and have it for a pet. One day I'm gonna. If you look all the way forward past that tree, right at the edge of the bush, there's one's head sticking out of the bush there. See it? That's it, right there. Pumbaa.
Yeah, okay.
I love warthogs. They never go far from the burrows. That's how they hide from the predators. I'm gonna catch me one day. I'm gonna too. I always wanted a baby warthog. We saw an ostrich. There's another one way over there on the right-hand side. And if you've never seen an ostrich egg, Right there on the right. See?
Look at the eggs.
3 pounds each.
Wow.
Those eggs, they take about 24 regular chicken eggs to make one of those. And of course, it's the largest egg in the world because the big, ugly, largest bird in the world over there laid them. 3 pounds. You could feed your whole family and have leftovers with 1 egg. You know, I tried one. They're not very good, though. The yolks are really dark, and the white part is all rubbery and stuff. I'd much rather have chicken eggs than ostrich eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if there's anything down here. Oh, we got some desert antelope here on the right called scimitar horned oryx. They're called scimitars because their horns look like a scimitar sword. Could you imagine being a lion trying to jump on the back of those things? That'd be one sorry lion. I mean, what a weapon Mother Nature gave them. That's incredible, isn't it? You wouldn't want to get them mad at you. You'd think they'd poke themselves, wouldn't you? You know, what's really amazing, they could go an entire year without taking a drink of water. Because they're from the Sahara Desert. There's like no water there. So they just evolved where they could live their whole life and take a drink of water once a year and live. That sounds impossible. Actually, it sounds crazy to take a drink of water once a year. But they're very pretty, but dangerous. All right, well, I tell you what, for the time of day it is, we had good luck, you know. We found more animals than I expected to. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, the warden's post is just around the corner, so I'm going to head back there and drop y'all off. It's a short trip to the Harambe village from there, but if you do want to see more animals, if you haven't done it, I always recommend everybody take a trip down what they call Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. They have lots of wild things down there, like, well, gorillas, but they have monkeys. They have an underwater hippo viewing pool with meerkats, naked mole rats, a bird forest, all kinds of stuff. If you got time, make sure you jump on the Wildlife Express train, too. That train will take you to Rafiki's Planet Watch. They have a petting zoo over there if you have any children. You know, everybody knows kids like that stuff. They also have the animal hospital over there. They have a nutrition center, snakes, poison frogs, giant spiders, all kinds of good stuff. Okay, now here in Harambe, we do not like to say goodbye. You know, it just sounds way too final to me anyway. I want every one of you to come back and ride again with me in the future one day. So instead of goodbye, I say kwa herini. It means to go well. So go well, everyone, and have a great day. I thank you all for riding with me, and I hope you come back and ride again with me someday, because there's lots of animals out there left for us to discover. I am Hogan. Yeah, double check your row. Make sure nothing fell out of your pockets, and thank you for riding with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.